Hey guys, I just got a new camera and I'm really excited about it. It's a Fuji 9800 and I love the Fuji line. The other camera I have, it's right here. This is actually a Fuji 2500 and I've had this since I was about 16. It's still a good camera, but the only problem is it's slowly dying and it doesn't have panoramic, nor does it have the ability to record, and it's a lot heavier than the one I have now. I still love the Fuji line, but it's a camera that I went all over the world, including London, where I studied abroad for 6 months. This is actually a picture I took. My mom blew it up and put it on canvas. So thank you so much again, Mom and Dad, for the new camera. It really means a lot. I'm still working on the bio of Alexander Hamilton. I think I'm going to end up having to split it into 3 parts, and I think I'm going to have to release that monthly because it does take up so much time to do the research and type out the script and pull in the facts, and it's going to take me a while. I'm still going to do, sometime in November, I plan on doing this, the bio of either Junichi Masuda or Songetsu Toji, the creator of Pokemon and one of the artists on the original games. I actually just found out that I still have one of my old Game Boys and it still works, and so does my blue version, so I may show that off in the video. I'm making this video also to talk about a news series that I'm going to do weekly. And I'm going to do something a lot of people are going to say, oh no, you're cashing in on the hype. Not really, because I do love mythology. As you can see, I have a Hawaiian lei. Thank you so much, Cleo, for making this. And when I was talking to Cleo, she's a native Hawaiian, we were talking about the mythology of Hawaii and the different gods and goddesses and what Hawaiian culture means. She is native Hawaiian, so she knows a lot more than any mainlander could. So I want to start off this series by talking about one of the Hawaiian goddesses. Her name is Pele. She is the goddess of the volcano, and I want to talk about her because she has a lot of interesting mythology behind her. And yes, it will tie into the new Pokemon game since they are based in Hawaii, but I don't plan on covering the game itself. I plan on covering some of the mythology that may play into the game, if that makes sense to you guys. I also want to see if there's any other pantheons you guys want me to do. Greek, Nordic, Celtic, Welsh. You have so many different pantheons across the world. Just be patient with my pronunciations of things. I do plan on going into the Celtic pantheon because I'm Irish, and why wouldn't I go into my own country's pantheon of gods and goddesses who once ruled? I also am going to do this weekly, hopefully. It shouldn't take me that much time to go through the mythologies. I will also talk about like locations in these. I think I may do 4 or 5 on Hawaii itself and then move on maybe to a Native American tribe or the Celtics. I'm still not sure on that. I am going to be going on vacation soon. I'm going to be driving down to Orlando to see my boyfriend for my birthday, which is July 29th. I may or may not put out a video that day dealing with my birthday and who else I share it with. Little spoiler, he's the guy that inspired Adolf Hitler to become a dictator. And he's also from one of the countries my family comes from. So if you can figure out who it is, good on you. If you think you know who it is, please comment below. And I want to talk about this book because I just started reading it and it's actually a really interesting book. It's a concept I never really thought about. It's called The Victory Season, the End of World War II, and the Birth of Baseball's Golden Age. I never really connected sports and war together until starting to read this book, and it's a really interesting concept. So if you guys are interested in that type of historical movement, definitely pick up this book. It is by Robert Weintraub, Weintraub. Very good book. I also am going to be putting out a video on dyslexia coming up pretty soon. I'm still deciding on what I want to do it on. And there's also going to be a video of me and my brother. My brother is going to be doing a Pokemon Go video with me because we both grew up with Pokemon. I mean, we're both 90s kids. We both played the card game. We both had the video games, and with Pokemon Go coming out, it's something that we've connected over once again, and we're really competitive on who's a higher level, and literally he is beating me, like horribly beating me, because there's a Pokemon stop by where my parents live, and the GPS is also really bad over there. So if he just sits in the house for a few hours, the game thinks he's walking around, so he ends up hatching eggs faster, so it's really annoying to me. And I can't wait to do that. That's going to be a really fun video with him before he goes back for his last year of college. And I am going to get my parents to interview on what they saw during the AIDS crisis. I think leading up to that, I may make a video just talking of the historical significance of AIDS and what it actually did to the American culture and the culture around the world. And that's all that I have for today. Please like, subscribe, and please comment. Guys, comment on what type of pantheon of mythologies you want me to explore, whether it be Egyptian, Greek, Celtic, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. I am willing to do any of them. It really means a lot to have you guys comment, because at least I know people are trying to watch my videos. And hope to see you next time.